It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got Leighton Vander Esch, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants under the lights on Monday night.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we wrap up week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, you should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Taken down at the 47-yard line. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 11 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Dalton Schultz really built on his 2020 when he seized the Cowboys' starting job in 2021. 78 catches, were 3rd in the league for tight ends. He's locked himself in as one of the Cowboys' main pieces on offense. They'll go to him every chance they get when he makes first down catches like that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Throwing Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On the ground, This is Saquon Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 65 yards. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Jones' throw on target to Shepard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Completes this again to Shepard. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now Jones. He finds his man. It's Robinson. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
All right, Saquon, you need to do your thing, boy.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
In there.
And he is in. Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley.
Giants. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side, and they take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Get off me.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott.
He's hands on it, but dropped it.
The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there, as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now Jones on 3rd down. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Giants have won through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down. Jones, that's complete left side to Shepard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rolling to his right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's hauled in by Shepard. And he is going to have the Giants 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it's 1st down, New York.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jones over the middle. He completes it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll try to run for
it. My whole team.
And Barkley did not get there.
My whole team.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Y'all want me to go for it, Coach?
Jones throwing on 4th down. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down. But they decided Keep the ball in the hands of the guy who can throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 3rd down, Barkley. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. It's Barkley on the counter.
He's in
right
there.
Around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That was a touchdown, dog.
Here's Barkley. And he will take it on in.
Wait, they gave it to him? They gave it to him? How was that a touchdown?
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Yeah,
I believe
Boofer
down.
is
They're going to
correct.
take another look at this play. Reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Like, there was no way he was in there.
And the thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football.
Yeah, that's no touchdown. But he had a touchdown before,
for officials
and
to
they
get
didn't give it to him.
right.
And then they,
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one.
he wants to go for it again. The coach wants to go for it. I honestly should have went for a field goal.
They'll run forward Barkley. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
That gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Yeah, I don't even think his feet, that wasn't even a touchdown then. His foot touched the plane, but then he pushed him back. Is that a booth review? Or they gonna let me have that? They're gonna
Gano for the extra point.
Good old Madden.
And it's good to make it 13-0. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley.
And I get the ball back at halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
It's going to be cheap.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
I mean, it's
and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On third down, it's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender and work to the defense's advantage on that play.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Saints who were able to walk away with the road victory. Jameis Winston, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Deshaun Watson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten.
What?
With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Giants, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Of course holding is on me.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They should have showed me the holding.
To throw on 2nd down. Jones.
Can I at least see that?
Oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series.
I was looking at it, man. It looks good. It looks good. I'm surprised you guys.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
It looks good, though.
Let's take it inside his own 40.
It was very good. I watched my boys stream it earlier.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
I was going to say, I've never seen that.
Let's take a glance now at the Giants' picks in the 2022 draft. And, you know, they've been known in the past for drafting linemen early, and this year they kind of took that to an extreme, taking 2 of them inside the top 10 to lead an 11-player class.
And arguably the top 2 players of their position.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Noah Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
All right, can you hear me now? Is that better? I don't know why the PlayStation makes so.
Josh Lambo now for the
can you hear
point
me
after.
now? Is that better?
And that one makes it 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tight.
Can you hear me or can you not hear me? Oh man, I think it's better. Game is just real loud.
This game back within a touchdown.
Hold on. All right, how about now?
Away.
Is that better? I mean, the game still sounds loud to me.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants going to take over again on offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football outside the 30 to the 29. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield?
Yeah, like I was saying.
After one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Like I was saying, I ain't seen you play no Madden or Call of Duty ever. So that's a shocker. That's out your range.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
I'm not getting it day one, though. If I do get it, I know I'm not getting it day
over the middle
one. If I do get it. But I know it looks really, really good.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just
so whatever happened to that Madden, I do see that it's on
a good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's still 70 for
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs.
Because I forgot, like, if you didn't get it before they locked it out, then it's not available.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw again. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
You can barely hear me.
Barkley inside handoff. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, here's Barkley again.
Look at it. Look at this.
57.
Hold on. All right, let me see. audio mix. In-game commentary. Turn that down. To about that. Alright, if you can't hear me out of this, I don't know, bro.
Well, now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to
I mean, I ain't trying to yell. It's the same shit I be playing that all the time. What are you watching me on your
This is
phone?
ball control football.
Like,
Sustained
your speakers
runs,
busted?
taking
What's
their
good?
time and making it work.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley, his third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring.
I don't know if that was a touchdown, even though that's my team.
Jab, jab, and finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Gano now to add the extra point.
But yeah, definitely. But I mean, if you're going to spend, like I said, I said this one last time, if you spend it, hold on, let me wait till the crowd shuts up.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
If you're going to pay $70 for like call, which is worth it, looks good. You might as well get that Madden. It's on sale for like $40, $45. If you weren't able to do it the way I was telling you.
Get another look at this Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson finding space at the 40 and out of bounds on the other side of
I hate to spend 70, but I haven't bought a new game day 1 and all time. Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, that game looks like a movie. I watched my boy play it, like I was saying. It looks really, really
that
good.
last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
That was just a campaign. I haven't seen any the multiplayer aspect.
And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. Graduate the Naval Academy back then. He had to serve a 5-year hitch before he could go on and join the NFL.
I'd say.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
$70. You better play that shit.
Here's Prescott. Wisely will throw that one away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
You playing anything right now?
Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit,
On fourth down, Jones. And it's going to be back.
I guess I should have punted, right?
Go the other way with a football.
That's what I've done last
The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
That's what I've done last game right
Looking
here.
to throw.
We punch shoot,
Touchdown,
dog.
Cowboys.
We punch shoot, dog.
Dalton
Look at
Schultz
this.
from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So they get the score still down. The bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Dumbass play on my
Point
part.
after by Lambeau, up and good.
Still got the
And now things
still
get a bit
got
more
still got
interesting
the
here in
window
this fourth quarter.
because I can draw this 5 minutes out, this 6 minutes out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Sterling Shepard as he and this offense get set to go again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Why does it take so long to pass the fucking ball, dog?
Cowboys sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
A broken foot limited
I'm pushing the
DeMarcus
button.
Lawrence
This
to
dude just
7
look
games
at him.
last
What is he
season and
doing?
only 3 sacks. And the Cowboys, they need him to get back to his Pro Bowl form. At
He
one
needs to
point in his
step
career,
up.
he had 25 sacks in a span of 2
Come on,
seasons.
Jones.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here.
We need
17
something.
yards to go on second down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Giants on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17.
Oh my God.
The pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And I think he got it back. He did. So it was a great return, and they're able to maintain possession to keep the football.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it,
Like we
he
cut the
loses
ball.
it, and somehow finds his way back
This
to it.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the 1st down.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
This game is so broke because my dude went off. My dude went
kicking in, making it very
off.
difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
That's why I don't like day one games.
Now Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown.
Shit.
Dalton Schultz. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and
we got 2 minutes to make something happen. There ain't no running.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Up the middle with Barkley. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Jones.
Come on, dog.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Micah Parsons, his 2nd sack of the night. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones. Pass complete to Shepard. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A 1st down carry.
I had this game.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football. Taking it right down Broadway. The 30, 10, 5, and he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.
Wow.
So how about that turn of events? The field goal would have broken this 4th quarter tie. Well, the play broke the tie all right. Unfortunately, it was 6 points the other direction.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, they came with the all-out rush because they had to at this point of the game. Not only did they get in there and block it, but how about the fortuitous bounce, and then it's off to the races the other way.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can finally with smiles on their faces.
I didn't even see
real
that
estate
coming,
people tell us all the time, it's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Giants, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the early struggle.
I'm going to have to make that a short. I'm going to have to make that a short, man. I'm going to have to make that a short. Definitely. God damn. God damn. If y'all ain't seen that, y'all should go back and watch that. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette though. I'll be right back. Did you say you're gonna get COD, but you're waiting? I said yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm in no rush to get it. When did they make it a 7? What you mean? This shit take long as shit. I don't even see what he's saying, but okay. Okay. Bruh, that field goal block saved my ass, dog. Yo. And the Cowboys are 0-3? What? They almost had a win against me right there. Coach, we're approaching the end of the first quarter of the season. What more do you need out of Daniel Jones? Y'all keep asking me. We're going to carry the team. I'm assuming. So I need 3 touchdowns. All right.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Giants and the Bears. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team who's starting to feel a little bit snake bit, they need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. Here come the Bears, and at the helm is someone that they have a lot of hopes for leading this franchise. The 11th pick in 2021 out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
They'll start with the option. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Now it's Fields. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. This is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Fields. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air, finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The numbers for Shepard in last week's game, 8 catches, 116 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards. And he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Bears and the Giants both looking to improve their passing games in 2022, that's for sure. Last year, the Bears ranked number 30 in the NFL in passing yards. The Giants actually one spot worse at number 31.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And some room to work. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, this is not been their bread and butter. I don't know, is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. Now Fields. And that will be incomplete. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Now they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
First down earned by Wan'Dale Robinson, and the New York Giants were very excited to bring him in from the University of Kentucky. A weapon as a receiver, he turned into a running back after the catch, and it's no surprise he played both positions in Nebraska and Kentucky. Big-time production in college. 3rd among all college players last season with 104 catches. He picks up another catch there for the New York Giants.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. That's complete to Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that left.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now Jones. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes this again to Shepard. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back to throw again. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the option, here's Montgomery. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
An injury cost Montgomery 4 games early in the year, which kept him from repeating his 1,000-yard season from the previous one. He still reached over 800 yards and caught another 42 passes, and is firmly entrenched as the Bears' top backfield option for his 4th season.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Nifty move. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Last week they got a good victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and they are in the driver's seat here right now as well. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Gano for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
See David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive.
And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
Fields on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they do.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
On the return, it's Tony.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Jones on first down.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw again.
Oh my this God. Is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1s here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. To Shepard, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard as time expires in the first half.
And the Giants will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Well, Charles, after the first quarter, it was just complete disaster for them. Everything has flipped. I mean, it's 180.
He went into quarterback.
Championship effort right there. How about them marching almost the length of the field, coming through on their final opportunity to get the win? This is one that this team will remember forever, as well as their fans.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. A touchdown on the ground there for James Robinson. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Bears. And they did have some success running the football in those first 2 quarters. And that might be something they continue to work on as they try to get back in this game. Meanwhile, for the Giants, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium. And Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter as this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half. Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back to throw. Jones. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And New York set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. It's hauled in by Shepard. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. It's Barkley on the counter. Powering forward. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. first down for the Giants as they pick up 12. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. That's Shepard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28. They go back to the ground and hit behind the line.
Come
the football.
on.
It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And they were in the hurry up. Maybe got going a little too fast.
And sometimes that's the danger of going to that type of a system, is that you don't take care of things as well as you would in normal situations.
Of course, they won't let you challenge play.
So fast, you speed up, and you don't.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
I did not see that as being a fumble.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
Knee down.
Factors here. Remember, you also
Come
need
on,
clear
man.
possession of the football afterwards.
He picked it
This
up
is a
off
tough
my
one to
body.
overturn.
He snatched it out my hand. Loser. Give me the ball.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught by Galladay. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Jones. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Gano.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, it's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
Gotta assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack.
Fields, quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and goal. Jones. Touchdown. Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Gano the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Things unfortunately continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Past the 20. Okay. Touchdown, Chicago. Dante Pettis, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
He finds his man. It's Robinson. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Back to throw. Jones.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Left side, he's got Robinson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
From the 16, Jones.
And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley from 4 yards out.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it's capped off by a receiving touchdown from Saquon Barkley.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Onto the field now come the Bears.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st down, Fields.
Caught by Cobb. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Finding room at midfield.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago! Cole Kmet, 30 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Daddy Jones height. Look at Daddy.
So that drive of 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Shepard. And he'll work this down inside the 30. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Throwing Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Hudson. Touchdown! Tanner Hudson from 17 yards out. These guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Gano now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Flush to his right, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. This is caught with a catch right side. Finding room at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Here's Fields. That's complete, and once again it's Cobb. That he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I need the Giants.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
I think that explains it all, my friend.
Fields on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
I'm playing my own personal franchise.
Called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play.
Like I said, I'm the Giants side piece. So.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back.
So I think that should give you some summary.
Now it's Fields. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third.
This is my last one. I'm going to play some RE verse for a bit for crashing out. I haven't made up my mind if I want to stream it or not.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Ooh.
Left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears get a bit closer. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Alright, chat, that's the end of the stream. Appreciate everybody that came through and checked it out. Peace.